Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I am going to be showing you my 5 favorite houseplants right now. But before we get into it, please remember to like, subscribe, and watch my video all the way to the end. It really helps my channel. If you're new here, my name is Autumn. I talk about plant content. If you've been here since the beginning, thank you for tuning back into my channel. So let's get into it. All right, so the first plant is going to be my Skindapsis Silver. This plant is amazing. I love the foliage. I love how it has the silver speckling on it. And then when you see on some of the leaves, let me see if I can pick you a good one. This one, it has a lot of silver on the leaf. I potted this plant up last December around Christmas time because I love the green with the reddish pot. I'm going to keep it in this pot because I think it's really a good match. Such an forgiving plant. I have neglected this plant, and as you can see, it's doing very well and it's starting to trail. I have in here these biodegradable plant pens that I picked up from Lowe's for like $3, and it has a really good root system. As you can see, it's time to repot, so I will be doing that soon. If you do not have this plant, you should definitely pick this up and add it to your collection. It sits on just a little desk in my room. However, I'm noticing that towards the end, it's having smaller leaves. So I will be either putting it in my west-facing window or putting it in my greenhouse so it can get better humidity and get good light from my Spider Farmer grow light. So, easy care, water when the leaves are feeling thin or multiple leaves are curling. It's in this chunky mix, which it loves. Such a great plant to have. I can't remember if I picked this up from a plant nursery or if I ordered this online, but if I do remember, I will put it on the screen. So this is my Skindapsis Silver. All right, the second plant is going to be my Hoya Oboevata Splash. Great plant. I ordered this off of Etsy. It only had a few leaves down the bottom, and as you can see, it has grown so much. I did take cuttings from this plant and it has taken off, and I put this on a trellis. It's been on this trellis for a while now, and the leaves are massive. Like, I love the size of the leaves, I love the roundness, I love the speckling of the leaves. And I ordered these trellises off of Amazon, as well as these clips. I hope you guys can see it really well. Don't water this Hoya often, just when their leaves are wrinkled, or you can bend them. So I just recently watered this Hoya, so it's going to take a minute for the leaves to harden off again. Great plant. I would recommend this Hoya. As you can see, it's new growth coming in right here. Hopefully it'll focus. And then at the very top, it has new growth coming in. I do spray my Hoyas with orchid mist, so if you guys have not tried that, you should definitely try spraying all your Hoyas with orchid mist. It really helps. Guarantee growth, and your plants will be so happy with it. So here is my Oboevata Splash. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I do keep this Hoya in my greenhouse, and it loves the high light and the humidity. Next up is going to be my Philodendron Florida Ghost. Love this plant, absolute favorite plant. I ordered this off of Green Space ID in the winter. I don't recommend. I lost a couple plants because of the shipping, because it was so cold. However, this plant did survive. When I purchased this plant and got it home, I did put it in, water and hydrogen peroxide to rehydrate the plant because it was flimsy. It was looking kind of sad, and it perked back up. Then I potted it in perlite in a glass vase, and it took a minute for it to acclimate to my home, but once it did, the roots started taking off. And after the root system was established, here came the leaves. So look, such a beautiful plant. I love how it comes minty like, and then it comes out white, and then it starts to turn to this, and then it'll gradually turn into, let me see, green. Fast growing plant. I potted this up in this pot from Walmart in this soil. Maybe it's been a couple of months, and I was apprehensive about doing it at first, but it has a really good root system, and it took off once I put it in this soil. Excuse me, guys. I do water my plants and put plant fertilizer in it, plant food in it, and it just loves it. And as you can see, it's just always putting out new leaves. Here's the newest one. Definitely recommend this plant. I believe that I ordered this for maybe $25 or $35, and I do recommend Green Spaces. I definitely will be ordering from them again, but during the spring or summertime. So here is my Philodendron Florida Ghost. Look at that leaf. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Let me see. There was one that had really pretty, let me see, really pretty green variegation, but maybe it, oh, this one right here. You see the green? That is so pretty. Such a great plant. All right. All right, next up is going to be my black rabbit's foot fern. This is the second time trying to grow this plant, and as you can see, I have learned so much, and I'm doing a very good job. I will say, pat myself on the back. I love how it just grows. Like, look, isn't that so neat? The rhizomes and everything, it's so neat. All I have to say is about fern, all I have to say about ferns is they're really not hard. The soil just loves, the plant loves for the soil to be moist. So once you put it in a moist environment, humid environment, the plant will take off. And as you can see, it has so much new growth. I picked this plant up from Lowe's for $6.98, and I highly recommend this plant. And I'm getting more and more into ferns. I'm just very picky about the ferns that I want because, you know, they all are similar. So I really would like to see the different varieties, more rare varieties in my collection. So I just have it still in the nursery pot, and then I haven't planted it in this pot yet. So maybe I'll do that sometime soon. It just sits in my floor next to my greenhouse, so it gets light from my Spider Farmer grow light. And I'm telling you guys, this plant is so easy to care for. So do not be afraid of ferns because they are really easy plants. So yeah, there's my rabbit's foot fern. All right, the last plant that I'm going to show you, I picked it up from Walmart. I really didn't think I would ever find this plant so soon as I did, but it is my Geogenanthus ciliatus. I love this plant. It is such a fast growing plant, easy care. It has about 7 growth points. See, there's the newest one coming in, and it just has little ones coming throughout the pot. I keep it in a north facing window. The browning is coming from low humidity, and I have been watering my plants with tap water, which is not the best where I live, so I will be changing the situation of this plant. See how the browning is on this leaf right here? Hopefully you can see it. I really love this plant. I love the darkness of the foliage. I love that if when you look really closely, it has purple on the spine of the plant. And this is a forgiving plant. It will let you know when it's thirsty because the leaves will droop and the leaves will be bendy and they will be really thin. So once you give it a good watering, it'll perk right back up. To be honest with you, I have not tried to propagate this plant. So once I learn about propagating, I will let you guys know and maybe do a video about it. But this, oh, and I picked this up for $18.96. Such a great plant. Like, look at it. It's so beautiful. I don't have that many dark foliage plants. However, I love that it's dark and purple. Like, look at that. That is so beautiful. Such a unique plant. So this is my current favorite plant in my collection out of all the plants that I showed you today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so glad to be filming again. It feels really amazing. And remember, guys, to be blessed and pestless. Bye. Oh, and leave me a comment as well. Let's talk. Bye.